was gonna end up fucking up the work.
How?
Like, I was gonna try to get some coke or something.
Oh
I hadn't had
God,
any in
dude.
a long time. I know,
Sounds
but
like
like
the
thankfully,
stupidest thing.
thankfully I couldn't. Like I've gotten rid of all my old friends, so I don't even know how to get in.
Right.
So and then I was just like, it's just 'cause the wife's out of town, and I was just like, and I just decided to come home
Let me
and
let me
probably
let
instead.
me let me fuck my life up some more.
I know, I hate that shit.
It's like I'm not a drug addict, but my parents were, so I understand the mentality. But it's like, yeah,
It, it,
it's like
it's
a
weird because
monkey on your back. But I mean, you got to this
yeah,
point, you're here, and like, you just you gotta ignore that shit. Yeah, so
yeah, and it's so crazy
salvage hard
because like,
drives. Yeah, you can just start that up.
uh, yeah, it's so crazy because like, in that moment when I'm wanting it, it's like like it's kind of like two different people. Like it's like, oh yeah, I definitely want it. Like you know, no, I don't care about the consequences, all that stuff. But then like when I'm you know like thinking in my right mind, then it's like, oh, I definitely don't want that. I'll never do that again.
Right. Yeah. I mean, for me,
So it's
like
so weird because
if I mean, like I went to prison, so it's like me saying, "Oh, let me go steal a car and like make some money stealing a car."
yeah,
It just does not compute at this point. Like it just won't.
yeah,
I won't do it. Yeah, we're good with teams. Um, yeah, I mean, at some point you'll just be able to just throw it out the window. It's kind of like what does this meditator say? It's kind of like when you get an urge to do something. It's like an itch. Like an itch is not eternal. Like it's if you watch an itch and you don't scratch it, you just gotta um, not react, and the itch will go away. It's the same thing with
yeah, that's true.
drugs. It's the same thing with alcohol. For me, it was like making money, stealing cars and selling them, and doing these jobs for money, um, and racing around. Like I was like 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, having like any car I wanted. Um,
Yeah. So actually, like one of the things that kind of reinforced me going, you know what, I'm just gonna go home and play video games instead. You know what I mean? Um, is so not
so you gotta drive.
see, I think it was. Wait, what is today? Today's Friday. Okay,
Today's
so
Friday.
not
Yeah.
so it was last yeah, because
Oh, cool. We can
Monday was
skip.
Labor Day.
You must have did this one
Okay.
already.
Yeah.
There we go. Cool.
Oh yeah, I remember this one. I didn't like this
Yeah, I like this
one.
one.
So last Saturday, I mean not last Saturday, last Friday, right? I had went to go get some coke, and I hit up an old friend, right? Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Um, so he
I'm
called
just
this
shaking.
guy.
I'm just shaking my head like, you gotta be stupid
Yeah.
to like go be going to get
Well,
coke at
it
this
gets
point.
crazier. So 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 I picked up an old friend, and he
You
called
can turn
I
left in
guess this
here.
guy.
Turn left in here. Turn left. No, no, no. Over this way. Okay.
Not here.
Yeah, you could avoid these dudes. Yeah, just go in however you can. Getting shot up. Go to B. Go to B.
Uh,
Just spray this dude. You get the water cannons. Yeah, I think it's like L2 or something. I'll hop out. Oh, I still have my scope on. Where's that dude? Where's that dude? Is he? You just spraying him? Where'd he go? You must have killed him. I didn't see him. Yep, then go put out A. Yeah, you want to put out these fires as fast as possible. Oh,
oh, sorry.
you want to put out these fires as fast as possible. drive around to the other side.
We need to fall back. You peasant.
And then we got these two. And tap R3.
Tap R3.
Yeah, just compress R3 or L3 just to kill those sirens. The sirens are annoying as hell.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. You can go straight. You can go off-road completely with this truck. Go to the, yeah, or get to that yellow, yeah. But you didn't end up getting it, right? You just like...
Okay, not tonight I didn't. Like, so I didn't get any,
But,
I haven't got any,
but you were just telling me a story, that's what I'm talking about. You ended up getting some last week?
to be honest, yeah.
Man, you're just begging to fuck your life up.
So, yeah, I mean, no, but, I don't know, it's a struggle.
You just,
I mean,
you
let me
just
not say that, because just kind of making excuses for myself.
Exactly, yeah, it's just self-control, man. You just gotta, like, make it's just a choice. Once you get the urge, you just, like, run the other direction, and you just don't do it. But it's easy for a non-addict to say that. Like, my parents, they drank until they pretty much died. My father and my stepmother. Like, my father destroyed his liver, had to get a liver transplant, and like, they were drinking in the end. The water does nothing, so don't even bother. Unless they get out. If they're on foot, the water can kill them. Otherwise, it just blocks my aim. I can't see where I'm shooting them. But yeah, my dad, they were drinking 2 gallons of vodka a day. They weren't eating. They were just drinking, mixing it with milk and vodka. And like now my stepmother is pretty much homeless. We don't know where she is, and she's just like pretty much like a crackhead. And she's like in her like 50s. She's in her 60s, like a fucking crackhead in her 60s. With kids that care about her, but she's just so far gone. And then slow down up here. I'm gonna get out. As soon as he's slow down, stop. Yeah, I'm gonna get out. Just gotta wait for these vans to.
Okay, so put the fires out now?
Yeah, you can go put those fires out. How did he not fucking blow up? No, you went the wrong way, bro.
Oh, I can't get there this way?
Nope.
Damn it. You know, like I used to be doing it, you know, like you said, every day and things like that. Now I have like a slip up every fucking 3-4 months maybe. I mean, I still don't need to do it at all, but it's like for some reason, like my brain tells me, oh, it's gonna be great, like you can handle it this time. You know what I mean?
Of course.
And then every time I do it, then I was like, it's actually like not even as enjoyable as before. Like,
yeah, well, you're getting you're getting older
like,
now too, so your body's like not wanting to accept it.
Yeah.
Your body's like, what is this garbage?
Yeah, basically. I guess like when you're used to it, then it's your brain's like, oh yeah, that's the good stuff. But then when you go a long time without it, and your body actually recovers, then you're like, oh, it wasn't good at all. You know?
Oh, I already collected this. Okay. I was like, why can't?
But anyways, yeah, the story I was gonna tell you, so it was not so it was you know, obviously not today, but last Friday. I pick up this guy, and he calls his guy, right? So he gets in the car, okay, and he gets out. We don't actually end up getting it from him, but I get pulled over by like 3 or 4 cars that aren't even police cars, like that have the lights on and everything.
What?
Apparently, this guy was wanted for murder.
What?
Yeah,
Damn.
dude, I was freaking out. That's when I was just like I have got to stay away from this shit. Like,
Yeah, the
that was not what I was wanting to get involved in.
dodgy people,
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, he was wanted for murder, and I had a helicopter flying above me and everything.
Get the
And I was
hell.
like, oh my god, like, I was like, dude, I'm playing like too much GTA or something. I'm at 4 stars right now.
You can take the,
Stars.
go left, take the train tracks. Yeah, just stay on the train tracks. I'll tell you when you can get off the train tracks, but just stay on. This will just help us avoid these dudes that are battering the truck. Damn, dude. Yeah, see, that's the other thing about drugs is that the people that you're getting it from are super fucking dodgy, and like, what if they find out where you live and they come and they fucking kill your mother, rob, rape your fucking wife, kill your dad,
Yeah,
just to fucking rob the jewelry that's in the house. You know what I mean? So you're like really on sketchy water associating or just even contacting anyone, any kind of drug dealer, man. This shit is no joke. I mean, I don't know how bad you got on meth, but I know when I was in the rehab that people were robbing from their parents, they would rob from their relatives, they would anything just to get drugs.
yeah, I met people like that, but I would probably say I was only on it for like about 4 months. But now I did live in my car, so and I didn't steal, but I didn't steal from my parents and stuff. I stole from like Walmart and stuff like that. But
Well, if you had done it like another year or two longer, you'd probably be, you know, desperate enough to be stealing from your family, and even even hurting them, like all cracked out, like hurting them to if they tried to stop you. I'm gonna jump out early again, so slow down up here. No, you can go up more. Just like you see that the second building on the right, those black stairs on the right. That's where I'll get out. Up a bit more, right here. Yeah, right here. All right, 1 sec. Switch weapons. Now open up your snacks. Keep your snacks open. And this is where you're really gonna get shot up. The next 2, you're gonna get shot up. Me too. I'm getting shot up like hell. Oh.
sorry.
It's okay.
Extinguished. Go for it.
Definitely not that damage. Yeah, I mean, I did hurt my parents. It was more like because of what I was doing to myself. But yeah, I think you're right. I think if I had stayed on it, it would have got worse. But I mean, I decided to end up going to rehab. Actually, I felt like the Lord was leading me to just surrender and go to rehab. And it's kind of weird. I actually read like the Bible verse of the day. It was something along those lines, and then I just went.
We need an ambulance.
Yeah, I mean, I grew up around Catholic, but I'm not religious at all. I'm Buddhist, pretty Buddhist.
You know, one thing that really helped me is like you know, just kind of being more intelligent, if that makes sense, and learning about why, because I actually started learning that, you know, like the science behind it, and, you know, when, an addict, okay, so like when you do it, it stays in your neocortex, but if you keep doing a drug to feel something, then it eventually moves to your midbrain, which is like the survival part of your brain. So an addict and stuff, when he doesn't have that, his brain literally thinks he's gonna die.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah. So like actually learning about it and like learning the biology and the why and stuff kind of helps me, you know, be like, okay, this is what's going on. My brain thinks it's gonna die, but it's not going to. You know what I mean?
Right.
But before, when I didn't even know, like my brain thought it was gonna die, and I didn't know why I felt that way. I knew I had to get it no matter what.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry to hear about that with your parents. I mean, do you know where they're at right now?
Well, my dad is
is there
dead.
any hope?
My dad died in his sleep. Like around 65. My stepmother. My stepmother. We have no idea where she is. She's my stepmother. So my brother, that's her full son, doesn't even know where she is. He has an idea where she is, but he's not totally sure. And he's pretty. You can go straight. Just go straight. Yeah, ignore that mini map, bro. Use your fucking brain. There's like a road straight ahead. Clear path. You don't know the map?
I don't know. It's kind of
Just in automatic mode.
well, yeah, automatic in the game, and I was just kind of into the listening to you, you know.
Yeah. You go right through the center of these dudes. Yeah, my little brother that's his mother, so he doesn't even know where she's at. He was in the same state as her, and then she just went off the map. She went off, like, you know, let her phone go.
That's your stepmother?
Yeah. My real mother, she's straight edge. She's religious. She goes to church every Sunday, but she's not like a fanatic, you know. She's Catholic. And then I just pull up to A, yeah, then just make a full stop. I'll jump out and start picking these guys off. Oh, all I got is my pistol. I always forget about that. If you shoot your pistol from the truck, that's all you got when you get out.
My mom's pretty straight edge dude. I guess, you know, she's a believer. I wouldn't call her fanatic. She drinks sometimes here and there in moderation, you know. My dad, he actually left when I was 11. He actually gave up his rights to us, had a new family, and said don't ever contact us again.
What?
Yeah.
He said never contact you again?
Yeah, he said he has a new family now, and I was 11 years old, and he said never contact him again.
Wow.
I tried contacting him again when I was
That's
like,
heavy.
when I was 16.
What the
And after I
fuck?
got married and everything.
But like he paid child support and stuff?
No, actually he gave up his rights so he didn't have to pay child support anymore.
Well, he gave up his right for what?
He
How do
gave
you...
up his rights so that my stepdad at the time.
Oh, he adopted...
us.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then that way he wouldn't have to pay any child support anymore. And he could just move on with his new family.
Oh, gotcha.
Everybody. He actually ended up losing contact with his own mother too, and wouldn't even see her, and wouldn't go to her funeral, nothing.
Whoa.
After she died and everything too. So I don't know, left him with a lot of questions, like, you know, just kind of wanted to know, like, why, like, what's it, you know, like, why?
What's the reason behind that? Yeah.
Yeah, like, that's really all I wanted to know is, like, why, like,
Yeah, I mean, he just sounds like he's just like a piece of shit, really. That's why.
As far as I know, he was, you know, and as a kid, I swore I would never do drugs, I would never drink, I would never smoke cigarettes, I would never do anything like that, because he did it. And I guess I just followed right in his footsteps. Except, thankfully, I didn't give up my rights to my kids, so that's good. At least I got one thing better.
Right. Yeah, how do you give up your kids? Damn. And this is the last one of these.
So, if you don't mind me asking, what about you? What are your beliefs? Do you believe in God or?
No, I'm Buddhist. So we just believe in just being kind and karma.
Okay.
So pretty much
I s-
you get pretty much what you give, and you know
Right.
if you're a piece of shit, you're gonna get it back.
That makes sense.
Um,
I believe the same thing. I mean, I kind of base mine off the Bible, but it's really almost the exact same thing. Because, I mean, the Bible says, you know, what you sow, you'll reap. So that's basically what karma is, right? Like what you sow, or what you put out, you'll get
yeah,
back,
pretty
right?
much. Yep.
Yeah. So
It's a bit
that's the same exact belief.
it's a little different because karma goes into like what's it called? Yeah, you can just drive out of here. Just follow my bullets where I'm shooting.
Uh,
Yeah, this way. And just the way out. This is
karma
the
goes into
way out.
like a cloud or
There you
something,
go.
kind of, so to speak.
Now you can follow the yellow again. No, karma is it's kind of eternal. Like it gets passed on to the next life. So like I picked up someone else's karma when I was born, and that was kind of the life I was dealt. Um, but it's very peaceful. Like they don't support like it's totally 100% non-violent. Like it's not down with war or fighting or killing anything, any living creature.
Right.
So I was vegan for a long time. Like no meat or anything. But that changed when I had a kid. Because my kid was like my kid was half Ukrainian, Egyptian, half Irish German. So I'm Irish German. His mom was Ukrainian Egyptian. Um,
Okay.
and her culture is like, they don't know life without meat. Because it's like,
I think I'm.
in the winter all they have is meat. I mean they have what they stored, and like what they pickled and stuff, what they stored with their vegetables in the summer. But they were like hunters, and they'd catch deer and bear and rabbit and fish. So yeah, living with her, being with her, it was hard to be vegan. But I felt the
Yeah.
best I ever felt in my life being vegan. Felt so good, super healthy,
Yeah.
super clear, clarity. Um, but you gotta be careful
Suppo-
when you're vegan.
supposedly, um, supposedly with our bodies how they're set up, like the amount of meat that we need is such a small,
Yeah, it's like
it's
5.
such a small portion.
Well, we actually don't need it. We don't need it at all, but you have to know where to get the resources, like the stuff that's in meat,
Right.
like that we need for like our brain development, and especially for children and stuff, like what's in milk. We don't need any of that stuff, but you have to know the substance,
Right.
where to
Like
get
you can
it.
get protein from nuts or something like that, right?
Well, yeah, nuts, beans,
Beans. Yeah.
nuts, and then now there's like all these super foods. Let me try and call a chopper.
I thought it was still
Um,
good to have like a small portion of meat though, for some reason.
you
I
don't
forget
need it.
why, but
Yeah, because sorry. Um,
no, you're good.
there's I forget. I think it's DHA in meat. Some kind of chemical that's only found in meat. Folic acid, but you can also get it in like Swiss cheese, and but it's also in a bunch of different
Oh,
kinds of.
whoops.
Whoop, did I lose you? It's also
Sorry.
it's also in.
That's my bad.
Where did you go?
I must be getting tired.
It's also in a
It
bunch
said
of
hold.
different kind of vegetables. So uh, you have to be careful that you make sure you get those things that are in meat, and you gotta eat those like every day. Um, if you're vegetarian or vegan, otherwise you can just be depleting your system, um, and then get pretty unhealthy. Yeah, so and a lot of people think vegetarian is like you're just gonna be eating salad and nuts all day. No, it's like pretty complex. You got to do your homework and find out like everything that you got to eat to what the hell is this? Sustain a healthy brain, healthy bones, all that shit. Because it's not easy. It's definitely not easy being a vegan or a vegetarian. I don't think I'll be able to get armor again if I can get my gun.
But
Nope.
you know, honestly, they're like,
I got my
mean,
gun again.
I'm sure I'm pretty unhealthy from just eating fucking fast food every day.
Oh yeah, well fast food is pretty much, it's not even, I don't even know that it can uh
Yeah, it's not even nutritious.
yeah, I mean it'll, you could survive for a little while, but um eventually like the cholesterol, and it's like they substitute the meat with other stuff. Like in the milkshake, the McDonald's milkshake, you know, it's like 80% non-toxic plastic, right? And sugar and a little bit of cream, heavy cream.
What? I
Yeah,
did not know that.
yeah,
I'm not really big on sweets, so I mean, I haven't really gotten any of their milkshakes, but still,
yeah. They
I
use
mean,
all kinds of artificial substitutes in the burgers,
yeah.
in the
Dude, I can
chicken.
feel,
It's just fillers. They use it just to fill
yeah,
it to make you full. Non-toxic fillers. Um,
that's crazy.
yeah, McDonald's is one of the worst. I mean, no doubt this shit tastes good, but it's because it has so much sugar in it. Um,
Right.
just send me a facility invite after you get the Lester invite when you spawn over there. You should have got it already.
Oh yeah, yeah, I did. Sorry.
No problem.
Um, but yeah, like I could feel such a huge difference. So the reason I started eating fast food all the time is just because
You're on the
this
road.
job where I'm
Yeah.
exactly,
No,
yeah,
I totally
and it's
understand being on the road.
like I can't,
There's
yeah, I
nothing
can't
else to
keep
eat.
stuff in the car. Like the car gets way too hot, it's gonna, you know, or not stay good.
Yeah.
I mean, I need to do a better job with, you know, I could like get a cooler and all that stuff.
That's true. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. So I need to do that. It's just, you know, it's gonna take some work to do that.
A little bit of
Get a
effort.
cooler, you know, get some, you know, and then every morning having to prep for lunch and that stuff.
Yeah,
But
once
after,
it becomes protocol, then it just becomes a norm, you know, and it's just like normal protocol. Like you wake up, make your shit, pack the cooler, you get used to it.
right,
I used to pack my lunch all the time because I hated eating out whenever I was doing the construction, you know, it would always just be like shit food or too expensive, you know, pay $30 for lunch, it's like fuck that. Or just get like rice and beans from
yeah,
the Mexicans, from a Mexican place.
yeah, but
You found more spread out. Like
yeah,
you don't
but
have as
starting
many
out this job,
choices.
you know, I could knock on 100 houses, walk up the driveways, all that stuff, no problem, all day long, right? And then about 30 days after eating fast food every day, getting about
Ooh.
like the 10th house, I'd be like, I'm exhausted.
Yeah, of course, man. You're eating like trash.
Did you get the invite?
Yeah, man. I'm snacked up. You can start it.
Uh, I forgot to get
That
snacks.
should be you don't need it for submarine recon actually. You don't need anything.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
this one's really easy. Cause we're in cars. Yeah, this is the last one. Then you got the Bogdan. Cool.
Cool.
Yeah, this one's mad easy. And actually, you can just go like let me see if I mark once we spawn out. I'll send you. Or actually, I can send you a screenshot now. be in the water. Just be in the water and just be in the water close to that mark, because you might spawn next to a fucking a mine that'll blow your ass up. Because I don't think the mines are in the water. I'll just go take down the convoy because my roll is a lot shorter than your roll.
Okay.
So I'll just go. You just go right to that near that mark, and then I'll go take care of the convoy real fast, and then we'll pretty much finish. We should finish around the same time. Otherwise, your roll is about 7 minutes longer than mine. 5 or 7 minutes longer. So that's the trick to this one. There's only one person go take out the convoy, and whoever has your roll, just go in the water and camp until the other dude takes down the convoy. Yeah, unless they don't have this facility, then it doesn't make any sense. But you have this facility, so pretty much you know where you camp. When I ran the Bogdan for you, when you're camping out on a jet ski.
Yeah.
That's where you go, pretty much. You just go right near there.
Right now?
Yep. And I'll just go bust out the convoy, and then, yeah, like I said, you have more mines, or they're more spread out. Your roll takes a lot longer. But don't go all, like I said, don't go all the way to that mark, because that's where the mines are going to spawn after I take down the convoy. And you don't want to spawn like on top of a mine, you'll blow your ass up.
I've got a wasting disease. Anyone can do it, as long as they've got the time and money to get down to Baja when the wind's right, and they got a little guy on staff to paddle out and launch their kites. How egalitarian. Oh yeah, my kite surfing buddies are like the most diverse.
And then you got the submarine glitch, man. Now you can get rich as hell. Just try to friend up with some people in the community that I started. This way you got people to grind it with.
Right. And so I normally just do it back to back. Like I'll do one and they do one.
Always. You never do it like, you never run it like 3 times in a row. It takes longer for you to like reset, get back in the lobby. By that time, your friend would have already been having the invite and got the doors open. You know what I mean?
Wait, did I already pass? Okay, I guess I'm off where I was supposed to go.
You just go to the where you camp on the for the boat then.
Yeah, I think I way past it. Okay. So it's that peninsula then.
Yep. So to make sure this chopper doesn't get me, it's tricky when you're doing it alone. You gotta keep flying past them, and because the choppers, they got homing missiles. You just gotta fly past them, but I'm good. But yeah, that's good. You got a head start at least. And you're not in the water.
You say go destroy the mines?
Yeah. Yep. You just don't want to be. I don't know if you've ever done this one. You don't want to be too close when you blow it up. And then also, are you submarine mode yet?
Yeah.
You're like in the water?
I think I might. Yeah, I'm in like the sand.
Okay, so
Go back.
so make sure that you let go of acceleration when you go in the. Oh, you destroyed the car.
What?
Yep. Okay. So you can destroy these cars super easily if you go in the water and you're still in car mode, or if you drive up on the beach and you're in submersible mode and you don't switch to car mode. So it's just tap right D-pad to go into submersible mode or car mode. So you will always want to make sure that you let go of R2, because that's how you catch fire or whatever. But it's okay, it was a checkpoint, so we're just gonna have to go do the mines now. So right as you plunge into the water, let go of R2, tap right D-pad, and then you're gonna change to submarine. And then fire is L1 or X. Oh, just got run over. Fire is X, I believe, once you're in the water. Yeah, that's why I don't do this one, because most people don't know, and the car catches fire non-stop, and like, especially if it's like 4 people and they're like kids, I always leave the job right away.
Oh, I gotta hold it?
Hold it, yeah. You got it?
Yeah.
There you go. So same thing, especially when you come online, just like get speed enough. I mean, when you come back on the beach, get enough speed to get on the beach, and then let go of acceleration, and then hold R2. I mean, hold right D-pad. Otherwise, if you just drive up and you're on the beach accelerating in submarine mode, it'll just catch fire again. Stromberg destroyed. Then we'll have to do this part over again. Yeah, I like the hard ones on foot. Like any other ones that you gotta get out and shoot, that's the ones that I like doing. And then turning, you can use L1, R1 to turn. Or, you know, your L3 to turn.
You're making the oceans a little safer, that's good.
Is this the same car that can turn in, or that flies too?
No, that's a Deluxo. This is a Stromberg. That would be cool if Deluxo can had Stromberg qualities. This car, when you own it, if it's fully upgraded, it can take quite a beating. I think it could take like 6 or 8 oppressor missiles, and it has the same missiles. When it's car mode, it has the same missile tracking that the Oppressor Mark II has. Same as a Deluxe, so it can fuck shit up if you're in a lobby, but if you got 2 oppressors on you, you're kind of dead. But you could probably end up killing at least one of them. But yeah, I own this car, and I never ever use it. It's just a novelty.
You know the one I kind of hate? I don't know what it's called, but like, with the other people that have it, it's like a bike that they fly around on.
Yeah, that's the Oppressor Mark II I was just telling you about.
I hate that one.
Oh, that one's awesome. It's so good for getting around.
Awesome.
Well, it's just
awesome,
the people that are. It's just basically people that usually suck, so they use that because they suck. They can't shoot on foot.
Yeah, and they follow you around and blow it up. I hate that shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm trying to do shit.
That's usually because they totally suck.
Bank robbers. If you're paying, they'll do anything a spy can do. Kill, steal, lie.
I sent you that MTU video, right? Like how to change your MTU. basically get you MTU. It basically changes your internet speed so that you get a solo public lobby.
You told me about it. You might have sent me a video. I don't know. I didn't see it if you did.
But yeah, if you
Okay.
if you closed your MC businesses, then there's no point. You don't even worry about it. I mean, that's the only reason I ever change my MTU is if I'm grinding warehouse or when I used to do all the MC stuff. You know, I had everything. Then I had the nightclub, the cocaine, the paper, the counterfeit, everything.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would
I
just
think.
be able to get a solo public lobby, so I can do that. And anyone that joins, they'll lag out because my internet speed settings are so low.
Yeah. I think when I go back to do that, I think the fun in that is probably gonna be when I find like, you know, like four other people or something, and have them doing it with me, and then having those real players trying to get us, but we're like gunning them down as we're doing it. Does that make sense?
Yeah. That's fun.
That would be the fun
As
thing
long
to
as
do.
you're not like trying to make money.
Right.
Um, yeah, that gets fun
Yeah.
because then you're
Yeah.
you
Cause.
be pretty much a moving target. So you're just calling people to you, and then it just starts a fight. Yeah, I hear you. But if you're just
Um.
really trying to like make money and you don't have the Bogdan, it gets fucking aggravating
Oh
as
yeah.
hell if you have a two
Oh
million
yeah. I know.
dollar if you have a $2 million delivery and someone blows that shit up. It's like a whole week's worth of work that it took you, and then you got to start
Oh
all
yeah.
over again. It's like
Yeah.
fucking.
I never got the
And
two
then
million, but
and then they
like.
leave the lobby after they kill you. It's like
Oh
motherfucker.
right.
Or they go passive. Well, the large warehouse is like a $2 million delivery if you're selling the whole shit.
Yeah, the biggest one was like 250,000, and I was doing it by myself, and the guy blew me up, and I was like, that was like 3 days
Yep,
worth of work for
exactly.
me, because I
Yep,
didn't have none of the upgrades, nothing. Like, I was like,
yep,
nah.
yeah, yeah. They call them grievers, the ones that are like just keep blowing up people. Um, yeah, I go and hunt them sometimes. Like, there's a few friends that I have that like hunting grievers. So we go into a lobby, we see like who's picking on the low levels, and we just go fucking destroy them. Or if they blow up someone's cargo, like we go, make sure you let go of acceleration when you come on the beach, and then you hold right D-pad
Okay.
and until your car, then you're good. Yep.
Yep.
And then just
Okay.
take the road. Don't try and take the back roads, because if you get stuck, it's gonna catch fire. Just be careful at this point.
Wait, what'd you say?
Just make sure you take the road. Don't try and take back roads, because if that car gets
Oh,
stuck, it's gonna catch
okay.
fire, and we're gonna have to restart. Yeah, some people are like, oh, let me go off-roading at this point, and I'm like, oh god, they're going on like the worst road to go off-roading on, then they get stuck, and then we gotta do it all over again.
Right.
That's why I don't do this one, because it's just long, and it's like I hate driving one, it's boring as hell. Um, but I usually help friends get through it. So let me see if there's a friend online that can play air support role, so I can show you the submarine route.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go to the party screen. Invite players.
And so when we're doing the submarine glitch, we want to we want to close the application right when we see the cut screen.
When you see everyone stepping out of the Avenger, then that's when you close. You have about 10 seconds from that point when you see everyone stepping out of the Avenger.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go see if there's any other parties. Oh, YT, Semi. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Oh no, Semi's not in GTA. Philippe is in GTA. Um, hmm. Let's see. Who is...
I gotta level up one more time and I can get more armor. It says.
Nice. Oh, Real Guri. He's on GTA. This guy's cool. He wants to. He has Bowden as well. He wants to. He wants to grind it a lot. Hey, Gertie. Can you help us with